Hey, it's been a hot minute since I've made an actual YouTube video. The last two videos that I made were just compilations of my own TikToks that I've made in the past, couple months and stuff like that. I'm almost at 1,000 followers on TikTok right now. I think I'm on like 997, which is freaking insane. Like that is almost 1,000 people. I can't even imagine like 100 people in the same room, let alone 1,000. It's crazy. I am so. It's such a weird feeling. I don't know. But anyway, as I said, it's been a hot minute since I've made a video, so I just want to show you some of the art that I've done on my iPad. I'll show you my Unis Annus stuff first, because Unis Annus was a huge part of my life for the past year. It got me through a big portion of the quarantine and stuff like that. So here's the first one. This specific drawing of the hands is based off of an album called Midnight, I believe, by Set It Off, and I thought it'd be really cool if I did an Unis Annus version, because I just thought it was pretty fitting, considering they even have a song called Hourglass. I just thought it was pretty neat. But also this like the process video of this drawing, I posted it on TikTok and it's got 18,000 views, to my knowledge, and that's like crazy. That's 18,000 people. That is wild. I don't even know. But yeah, so this one did really, really well, and it was also spreading awareness, well, not awareness, spreading the word and like of a boy that was killed, called Kwan Charles. He was a black boy, and it was basically spreading the word about that. So that's even better, because I just want to use if I ever have a platform, I want to use it for good. So like, it was such a nice feeling knowing that I had done something to help, even if it is only a little bit. But anyway, I drew this 1 month later, actually. I drew this while I had COVID, because I did actually catch COVID just before Christmas, like a week before Christmas, which was a bit sad. But yeah, I drew this I drew this a month after Unis Annus had died. Got deleted, and I quite like it. Hands are still a big problem for me, like the way they held their hands, but maybe I should draw that again. We'll see. I basically drew the same thing 3 times. I drew this. I can't remember where I drew this, but I believe it must have been maybe a month or 2 apart. And look at the difference. My style never stays the same. This is my icon. I drew this to be like my profile picture for like stuff like Instagram and TikTok and stuff like that, because everyone was making their own like Unis Annus profile pictures, and I wanted to jump on the bus or whatever. I was gonna do Inktober, but like there was like an Unis Annus Inktober that was going around, and I wanted to do it, but I lost all motivation to do so because I had school, and I just didn't have the motivation to do it. But I did do this one, and I really liked this one. It was day 3, and the word was rage, and so I did the grips loose, because that's pretty obvious. It looks real different on camera, so maybe I'll post it on my Instagram. I don't know. I think I already have posted on my Instagram. Anyway, this was day 1. The word was spiral. This started the entire thing where it's like I drew 3 of the same drawing. This one I don't really like. I don't know why. I just don't like it. I drew Unis Annus. There's nothing really to say about that. I tried using references for the drawings. If I go on here and like put the video on, I can show you, like I used a screenshot and then I sketched out what it looked like. I hated it, so I got rid of it eventually. There it is. So I drew next to it, and so on. That's basically what happened. I tried to do it again a few times. This one I basically traced, so I don't consider that my drawing, even though it kind of is, I guess. This one, I believe I did use a reference for. Let's see. Yeah, I did use the reference. I didn't actually trace it, so I'm actually quite proud of that one, because I cannot use references to save my life at all, ever. I tried to draw Ethan with his death, like, turtleneck. Anyway, as I was saying, I tried to draw him with his death turtleneck on, because he looks awesome in that photo. But I didn't finish it. I tried to draw Mark as a merman. I don't like it. I tried to draw this, but let's just remove that because, you know, it's from a video that maybe YouTube won't like, but you know. So this is anyway. This is I drew this for I drew this for Maury's birthday. Basically, it was marking 1 year since I had drawn Maury for the first time. I believe it was November 20th, I believe, or something along the lines of that. I did write it in a notebook, but I don't use that notebook anymore. I need to write it somewhere else where I can actually see it. But anyway, so this was marking 1 year of Maury Darling, my character. He's pretty neat. This is my favourite drawing to date that I've ever done. I really like it. I like the colours in the background. I like his eyes. I like his stance. I like the hands are not too bad either. I like the earrings. I like everything about this, to be honest. Maybe not the tail, but tails are difficult to draw. The next drawing is this one, and this one was my favourite one for a very, very long time. It's still my second favourite, as you can see, because it's like it's next to that one. This drawing, my mum and my stepdad decided to put it on my cake. They got like a picture of it, and then they printed it onto a cake for my birthday. And I just think that was so cool. Like, I ate, and it sounds weird now that I think about it, but I ate my own character. I ate Maury. And I just think it's really cool. I really like it. I really like the colours. I like the snow. Speaking of snow, it's like snowing outside. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you can kind of see that. But yeah, it's snowing outside, and it's snowing here. Then I have this one. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I believe it's Irish, but I don't know because I got it off Google Translate, so like it could mean anything. But it's spelled L-E-A with like a father on top, and then S. And I don't know how to pronounce that. I never have. I've tried to figure out how to pronounce it, but Google won't tell me. But I really, really like this one. This one's probably I think this is the cleanest one. I think this one looks the more sharp, and like, I don't know how to explain it, but you know, like it looks cleaner than the other two, or the rest of the drawings. I really like it a lot. I like the earrings that he's got in. I can't draw knives that well, but I'll have to figure that out eventually. But he looks really, really cool. I like him a lot. So that's pretty neat. Then I got this one. Her name is Scaith, I believe. S-C-A with a thingy on top. T-H. And she's pretty neat. I drew this apparently on the Sunday, September the 6th, 2020. So just after I started school, I believe. I can't remember when I started school. I believe it must have been the 7th or something. I can't remember. But I like this one a lot. I like the pose most. And I like the swayiness of it. I like the hair and the tail going kind of the same way. I keep pausing it because I have to do things and stuff like that. But anyway, you can see I keep having to pause it anyway. But this is my character Garnet. She's pretty neat. She goes to prison. So does she, and so does he. They're like all kind of in the same not same universe, but I'm so sorry for constantly having to pause it. It's just I'm not exactly alone in this house, so like when the people in the house start being loud, I have to pause it just so you can't hear them. Anyway, because I don't edit my videos at all because I don't know how. I should probably learn, but I don't really have the time because I gotta do online learning. And then by the time I finish my online learning, I just want to sit down and draw. And then by the time I sit down and draw, it's like almost time to go to bed. And it's just like, anyway. But yeah, these three are in the same universe. This is Dawn, my character. She's like an angel character. Like in this universe, in this realm, angels do exist, but they're more of like a species. They're not like, you know, like they're not like God's angels. They're just a species of like they're like a creature. They do have wings, and I do usually draw Dawn with a halo above her head. She doesn't actually have it, but it's just to kind of emphasize the fact that she's an angel. And so, but anyway, yeah, so angels are like species. They're like a species, like kind of like demons. Demons are a species. They're not like hell's demons and stuff like that. But yeah, so she's an angel. Angels have soulmates, which kind of is very relevant to her story. I'm gonna try and do a webcomic on her and her story, but I don't know if that's gonna happen or not. This is her again. See, I draw the halo to kind of emphasize the fact that she's an angel. She doesn't actually have a halo, but oh well. I like this. I like the way she's holding her hair, and I like the sketchiness of it. I used the watercolor pen, like the watercolor pen on this. I drew Maury with like his scars, like where I kind of want his scars to go. I want him to have like a bullet. The scars that I want him to at least have a bullet wound like on his shoulder and some burn marks and one like right under his eye. Ooh, where did you go? Stop. What the hell is happening? No, come back. I just want to zoom in on you. Here we go. I want like the scars under his eye, the little 2 dots, because they're the reason why his eye is like that, like the blue, the red, orange, and the black. But yeah, so anyway, and I'm also really obsessed with drawing characters in like turtlenecks with like no sleeves. That's kind of a thing. This is not Carnage, Garnet. I read Cartridge, and I went to say Garnet, so my brain was just like Cartridge. No, Carnage. This is an animation I'm doing. Oh, I did. I really like it a lot. I did this within the first 3 days of having my iPad, so I'm quite proud of it. It took me like 7 hours altogether. 3 days, including breaks and sleep and stuff. Anyway, this was my drawing I did for Marvin. I got to change his design a little bit because someone mentioned that one of my friends mentioned that he looks like Aaron. Aaron, and like with the golden strip in his hair or something like that. I don't know. So I got to change that. But anyway, here's these two being gay, because why not? I like this drawing a lot, actually. There's things I would change about it, but there's also things that I really do like about it, too. This was Marvin. This is my drawing of Marvin. You know, like when Jack dyed his hair green again, like it for the charity stream, for the Christmas thing. Thankmas. And Evelyn put his hair in a plait. I really, really liked it, so I drew Marvin with that plait in. I thought it was really cool, and his hair looks awesome. I don't know about you, but I think the hair looks really cool. Anyway, I drew Dream. I quite like it. The hands are dodgy, but then again, so is this entire pose. But this is kind of like my design. I want him to have like his mask or like on his hip or something, and like have some pouches and like have like leggings with pockets in them, because like that would be quite convenient if you need to put things in it. Yeah, that's it. That's the thing. I think this is the only drawing of Dream I have that I did, but I quite like it. And this is my character Francis. This is probably the most recent drawing. I finished that yesterday, I believe, or the day before, one of them. I can't remember. My brain doesn't work. But yeah, and I like him a lot. He's my child. I created this character about 2 weeks ago, so he's pretty cool. He's a werecat, but he does look like a furry, so I guess you could call him that. This is fan out of Mark. He's pretty neat. I don't like the nose, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. I still like it a lot. And this is Maury crying, because every OC has to have a horrible backstory. Maury does too. This is Jameson. I believe this was for an Inktober thing that I did myself. I wrote down 31 words, and then I did like 4 of them, and then again I gave up because my brain was not in it. But one of the words was sign, so I was like, hey, I'll draw Jameson holding a sign saying Happy Halloween, because why not? This is what I plan. This is like the cover of the comic that I said I want to write. I called it Angel Delight, because I thought that was a pretty snazzy name for the comic. Anyway, moving on. This is Dawn again. I think she looks pretty neat. This is the first drawing I did of them, a digital drawing I did of the 2 characters that will be the main characters of the webcomic. This is Dawn and this is Dusk, and they are soulmates. This is Scathe again. I haven't drawn one in so long, actually. I also drew this September the 6th too, so I was pretty busy that day. I drew Garnet. I don't like that drawing anymore, to be honest. I drew Dawn again. She looks pretty neat. I drew Corpse. I like that drawing, actually. I quite like that drawing. I recently drew Corpse. I drew him yesterday too. Not on here, in a notebook, but I still really like that. I drew this. This was like an art trade that I did with a person on Instagram, and they gave me my character and I gave them my character, and we both drew them. This is what I drew for them. I think I quite like that. I struggle so much on the hands, and then I remembered that the character that they have has sweater paws, so like the jumper goes over the hands, and I was just like, God is real. This is a painting I did 2 days ago, and I quite like it. This is the first time I've ever tried to paint on like digitally, and I really like it. There's some flaws, but there's also some things that I do like the ear. I think I quite like the ear a lot, so that's pretty neat. I drew Auntie. I'm getting to the drawings that I don't like anymore, I believe. I drew this for Ethan's birthday. I just completely scrolled. That's Auntie, Dawn and Dusk. That's like a character page. I drew Ethan for his birthday. I like this. I quite like this drawing, but I don't at the same time. Yeah, we get that. This is Maury in a witch outfit. Don't like that drawing that much. Maury again. That's pretty okay-ish. This is Dawn as a vampire, because I thought she'd look pretty neat as a vampire, and it was coming up to Halloween. I drew Jameson because it was his birthday. Happy birthday, JJ. I traced that cake because cupcakes are difficult. So, at least I'm being honest. I drew Dark. I really like the face, but then I hate the body. I added the body like as a second thought, and now I don't like it, but I learned from my mistakes, I guess. This is Dawn. Nope. This is Dusk. And it's only a sketch, but I really liked it. And I couldn't get the line art right, so I just never line arted it. This is Marvin. Even back then, I hated it. I still hate it now. The only thing I like is his hand. Mongrels. This is the cover of the comic I eventually want to write one day in the future. I want it to be like a Marvel, not a Marvel comic, but I want it to be like a Marvel comic. His name is Ace. On camera, his eyes look really like a lot more glowy than they are in real life, but I think that actually looks quite cool, so that's not too bad. This was my Camp Sona. This video is getting real long. That's cool. There was a huge thing going around, well, not a huge thing, but there was a thing going around, and basically you drew your Camp Sona, and I drew mine. I don't really like it, but I can't be bothered to draw another version, so this is it. I am an Unis. I'm in the bear cabin. There was like 5 different cabins, and you would kind of do like a Hogwarts test, you know, like the Pottermore test. There was like a cabin version of that. And I got the bear cabin. There was like 4 other cabins. There was like thick water. There was taser fire, earth girth, and one other one, breaking wind. And yeah. Either my favourite counsellors are either Amy or Eve. I usually wear a bandana on my head, but I forgot to draw it. I used to wear 2 wristbands. I only wear the one now because the other one broke, my little pudsy one. And I wear a Dan and Phil necklace, and my Dan and Phil necklace broke, but then I got another one for Christmas. So that's pretty neat. This is Jessie Lane. I hate this drawing. That's all I have to say. This was my Among Us character. I don't like it. I like the sketch of this one. I don't like the finished product, but I don't want to go back. I also rubbed out a little bit, apparently, according to Procreate, so that's pretty cool, I guess. I drew Double Trouble from Shira, and I do actually quite like this one. I don't know why I keep it at the bottom, but whatever. I can't be bothered to move it. I drew this for my friend Maggie. She's the one that released the songs on Spotify. If you go listen to them, I'll be your best friend forever. Like anyone's even watching this, but whatever. But yeah, my friend Maggie, I drew this for Christmas because she's obsessed with horses. She goes horse riding and stuff like that. And she's always telling me about it. But yeah, so I drew this for Christmas, and I quite like it, but I also kind of traced it. Anyway, I'll show you what I mean by I kind of traced it. Okay. So I got like a picture, and then I basically traced it. But yeah. So technically it's not really my drawing, but she liked it, so that's all I could ask. This was for Schneep's birthday, Dr. Schneepelstein's birthday last year, and I quite like it. I like the present, but I don't really like the rest of it. This is a Christmas card for a Christmas card competition in my school. I hate that one. I don't like 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 that one. And I don't like that one. And that's it. Anyway, so that's probably going to be me done. I got a few more. I'm working on an animation. It's going to look like crap because I've only done it. I can't speak. I've only done a few frames, but hopefully it looks good for now. And that's it, I think. There's nothing else. I've got some sketches and stuff that I didn't finish, but I don't think you want to see all that. So I did do these for my science lessons. Basically, you had to do like posters on each planet of the solar system, and I only ever got 2 done. So I did Mercury and I did Venus, and I hate them both. So that's it, I guess. If I probably see you in about 7 years' time because I won't make another video until then. But goodbye, I guess. Ta-ta.